Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Today we have another episode of Christmas decorating. Today I'm going to be Christmas decorating in my dining room. I'm super excited to share with you all of these decorating ideas. We're doing another like green kind of cozy neutral color palette in here. That's typically what I do in my dining room. I always like to keep things really simple and functional. I'm going to be doing a really simple tablescape, lots of greenery everywhere, and just fun festive pops. So if you are looking for more Christmas decorating ideas, you are going to love this video. We have a lot to get done in this room, so let's go ahead and jump into it. You guys all know I am a Christmas girl at heart, but I am quite sad to see the fall decorations in here go. And I think you guys will be sad to see them go as well. The video that I did decorating this room has close to 750,000 views. That's the most views I've ever gotten on any of my videos. So first of all, thank you so much for supporting that video so much. Kohl's actually did turn it into a commercial. So I was in my first commercial, which was also really exciting. Just a lot of exciting things came from these decorations, so it's a little bit bittersweet to pack them away. We will be using these plates and glasses for Thanksgiving, but we will just be eating our Thanksgiving food next to a Christmas tree or several Christmas trees, but that is fine by me. You guys all know I would keep my Christmas decorations up year-round if I could, and I'm definitely one with the mindset of your turkey tastes the same or better next to a Christmas tree. I just don't get it. Like people who put their decorations up after Thanksgiving, especially this year because Thanksgiving feels incredibly late. And I guess it just depends when you take your Christmas decorations down, but I just feel like if you don't put your tree up until after Thanksgiving, you just don't have a lot of time to enjoy it, and that makes me sad for you. In the dining room, we use a pencil tree. That's what fits in here so perfectly. Typically, this tree I use up in our guest bedroom. We won't be putting a tree in the guest bedroom this year just because we will be having a baby and we will be having the space as a guest space and then kind of right before Christmas turning it into brother's bedroom. So I figure this year it just doesn't need a tree. But this is a cashmere tree. That's like what this type of pine is called, and I absolutely love it. I know some people think it's like really ugly, but I don't know why. I just think it's really pretty. I love the texture of it. Would I want it for every single one of my trees? No, but I love having one in particular, and I just think it looks really pretty as a pencil tree. Like I said, I just really enjoy the texture of it. This tree is a super affordable option from Walmart. A lot of my other trees and a lot of the more expensive trees these days have the like memory branches, so you don't really have to fluff them a ton. They just don't get really bent out of shape, no pun intended, when you put them away for the season. So I did have to take a couple minutes to fluff this one, which is absolutely fine by me, but I just think this tree is so pretty. I love the branch tips. I always call it the like split end tree because that's kind of what the ends of it look like, but I don't know, I think it's really pretty. Also, knowing me, I will end up doing a full-size tree in brother's room next year, just like Bryn has in her room, but this could potentially be the last Christmas that we have in this house. It's emotional thinking about moving into a new house and moving on to the next chapter, knowing that we brought two of our babies home here. Absolutely love styling these shelves. I try to do it a little bit different every single year. So I just kind of went into the bins that I have in my garage of all my Christmas decor and started just like pulling things in the color scheme I was wanting to do in this room, which was lots of golds and greens as well as creams, kind of similar to the color scheme that I do in my living room. So downstairs you can find all of the traditional Christmas colors. You can find the greens, you can find the deep reds, golds, poppers. I really, really love those colors for Christmas. So I kind of wanted this room to echo what I have in my living room. I just think it is the coziest Christmas color palette. And then right across from this room is our office. If you missed it, I just posted the Christmas decorating video for that space where I do really deep reds and burgundies. I think it came out so great. So if you're looking for like traditional Christmas decorating ideas with traditional colors and where I got those items, definitely check out that video after you watch this one. I will have it linked down below. I like playing around with a ton of different combinations. As you can see, sometimes I have an idea that I just don't want to give up on. I just needed something to kind of lean that photo against, but I knew that I wanted those photos stacked if possible. I always like to make sure that I also have varying heights and just tons of variation in my decor, and I think that these shelves came out really, really pretty. I'm definitely reusing a lot of items from last year, but in brand new ways, and I'm proud of myself for that. For the tree, I'm doing a mix of textures, finishes, and colors. So I have some metallic ornaments, I have some felt ornaments, mercury glass, all in round shapes. I am going to be adding in some fun shaped items to the tree. First, I'm going to be adding in some velvet bows, just a couple. I'm keeping the tails super long, and it's a little bit of a thicker velvet ribbon. I think I just purchased it on Amazon last year. I had it in my totes. It decided it'd be fun to just kind of like tie it around a few branches, just kind of giving it like a droopy bow look. And then I did cut the ends in like an upward direction on the inside just to kind of give it that more polished look. I am also mixing silvers and golds. I really, really love mixing silver and gold, especially on a Christmas tree. I just feel like if you have warm lights, even if you do a few silver ornaments, the warm light is going to cast off of it and still give it that nice glow. So you don't have to worry about it looking cool or icy. I just think it adds in just a little bit of a different color once the light is shining off of it, especially where in my case I have a really creamy paint color. Our walls are Greek Villa by Sherwin-Williams. It's definitely my favorite white paint ever. I just think it's the prettiest, creamiest white, but not in a yellow way. But anyways, I just think that you can add in some more cool tones just to give the tree a little bit more depth and dimension. This small knit tree skirt is specifically made for a pencil tree, and I grabbed it from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, but I know that they still make it. You can still get it, and they do have it in a few different colors as well as styles. I think they have like a faux fur one, a red knit, maybe a red striped knit, but definitely check out your local Hobby Lobby. You can also find them at Home Goods, so if you're looking for a tree skirt for a pencil tree, that would be my two recommendations, as well as online. You can pretty much find anything you want online, but I will say if you don't want to go out of your way to get like a special skirt, or you can't find one that you like or a pattern that you like, you could always use a throw blanket. So if you want to grab a throw blanket maybe that you already have, or one from, again, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Target, you can also just kind of drape that around the bottom, and that would work as well. love with this corner. Definitely my favorite corner in the room, maybe my favorite corner in the house so far. I do think that Bryn's room is really going to rival a lot of what I've already done. I'm just super excited to decorate her space and share that with you. But I am obsessed with this little corner and it just sparks so much joy for me. You'll have to let me know your thoughts. I love the tree. I just think it came out so pretty and I love all the decorations as well. I will try to link what I can from these shots. A lot of these items are items I've had for the last few years from previous Target collections or home good finds, but I will try to link things that give off a similar vibe. Moving on, we are going to tackle the dining table and the rest of this space. These are kind of items that I just didn't find a home for on the shelf. You guys know I always like to try a lot of different combinations before I finally settle on something, and then cleaning off all of like the ornament hooks, just the little messy items so that we can decorate the table. As I mentioned, this may be the last Christmas that we spend in this house. Brian and I have been saving to buy or build a new house for a really long time now, and we're getting really close. It's just kind of, honestly, we're waiting for the right house to present itself. You know, obviously there's not going to be like a perfect house, but we just haven't fully decided if we want to build or if we want to buy and then do renovations. I feel like building would be easier, especially having small kids, but I don't know, we just haven't found the perfect house yet, and we do really love this house in the meantime, so we haven't been in a huge rush, but we are outgrowing this house pretty quickly. What I wanted to ask when I brought up this subject was, those of you who have small growing families currently, do you have a formal dining room? Are you happy that you have a formal dining room? We have one in this house and it is literally just a decoration. We have never eaten in this room, not once. We do plan to eat Thanksgiving in here, but that will be the first time we've ever used this room, and we've had it fully done for like 2 years. So I just feel like it's not a functional space for a growing family. We don't, do a lot of formal meals, and when we do host, it's definitely more casual, and I feel like we couldn't fit all of our friends in this room anyways. I don't know. In our next house, we are looking to have like a playroom downstairs over a formal dining room. But if you have a good argument for a dining room, or if you really love yours, or if you hate yours, I just want to hear from you in the comments. I am obsessed with these little beaded pillows. These are actually from the Threshold collection last year, so I'm sticking those on my dining room chairs, and I actually found them in red. I must have purchased them last year on clearance, so I have them in red and gold as well, and I'm really excited to use them in the loft. Like, past self Katie, I love you so much. Thank you for buying way too much Christmas clearance. And then under here, I am just adding in a little potted plant, and I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be like, I cannot believe you have a bar cart with like open exposed glass bottles. Bryn doesn't touch them. She does not care about them. Every once in a while, she'll go over to them, and like I said in my office video, it's just kind of a constant reinforcement of that is not a toy. You can't touch that, and then kind of redirecting her to, oh, but let's play with this ball, and she just really doesn't mess with it. This vacuum has been the love of my life and my best friend since I got it. This is the LG Cord Zero. It is definitely a pricey vacuum, but it is so powerful. I have never used a vacuum that even anywhere compares to how much I love this one. So if you're looking for like a holiday splurge or a Black Friday deal to watch out for, that is definitely going to be the one thing I'm going to recommend in this video. It's not sponsored at all. I just have a love affair with that particular vacuum. It like self-empties, and like I said, it's just super, super powerful. I just love it so much. And then the finishing touch for this space, I almost didn't do it, but then I just felt like it looked a little naked without it. I like to add a garland around this round mirror. I always am gonna add greenery where I can. I just love it. I think it looks so pretty, and I like my house to feel like a little forest on the inside. I think that this space turned out so beautiful. I love it so much. This is the other room that you see. I feel like this is where your eye goes right when you walk into the house because of the way the door swings open, and I am obsessed. Well, all right, everybody, there you have it. Christmas decorating in my dining room. I can't wait to hear what your favorite areas were and if you like the tree and the decorations. I've definitely done similar iterations to this over the last few years. I feel like I kind of combined what I did the 2 years prior into today's decorations. I'm obsessed with like all the velvet things, like all the flocked ornaments and velvet ribbons and stuff like that. So that's definitely why you're seeing a lot of it in my decorating this year. I know it's very popular. It's been very trendy and just gotten more popular over the last few years. But thank you guys all so much for being here. Thank you for decorating with me today and every day. If you want to catch up on the other parts of my Christmas decorating series, I will have them all linked down below, as well as my Christmas decor haul if you want to see where some of these items are from. But if you have any specific questions, leave them in the comments and I will go ahead and do my best to answer everybody. But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all. Thank you for decorating with me today and every day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.